Revelio. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind. Levioso! Levioso!
Depulso! Bombarder!
Levioso!
Bombarder! Revelio! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Were your guts for garters? What a silly threat.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
It's Totalis. Right here.
Protego! What are you doing? Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity? Levioso! Had enough?
Depulso!
Levioso! That's just the beginning. To your knees!
Depulso! Levioso! Bombarder! Revelio! Nobody will believe I defeated a Mashwinder by myself.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind whimsy, the
Castles fall. Come out before I find you.
Revelio! Revelio! This looks intriguing. Revelio! Revelio!
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio. He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
we can find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Revelio.
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Trouble afoot.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
Totalis.
Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailments.
Is that you, Roylance?
Revelio.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes. Levioso! You're after the golden soul!
Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, struggling above. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say.
Hello? Over here!
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Homora.
Revelio.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Back over one is burning intact! Cover up why he's coming back this way. Ben's what have you done? Come back here.
Let me out,
Back before. Not the bright. Shall we finish what we've started? The lamb returns to the wood. I'll put you in a stew. Come back here.
Let me out, son!
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you? Friend.
You This isn't a fair fight. There's never been one for gardening. We suck them round here. Now, pencil. Ridiculous what happened.
Teach you nothing about jewelry.
See how you like this? Let me out, son!
Cover up why he's coming back this way. Vicious! I won't rest. Could be better. No! Bring up.
Get away from it! Back to the ground with you. Can't fight for yourself. Let's see you survive. There'll be more of that.
Revelio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transfer.
Revelio.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will be finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the tutorial.
Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Descendo. Leviosa! Descendo! Confringo! Descendo! Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo! Leviosa! Revelio! Descendo! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Descendo! Glacius! Descendo! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio! Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Descendo! Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio! Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be...
Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
Patroclus Totalis.
Dragon from Horntail Hall.
Good freak. Revelio.
Seems I scared off with it. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb... No one! Back for more!
Descender. Revelio. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Revelio.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a break. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you thieving lot stole it.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Took less time as well as that.
Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can...
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Compulsor. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Compulsor. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio!
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogwarts.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio!
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate
Revelio.
Transformation. You're my second favourite hit.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale